And we are live. Hey guys, it's Jace. Just jumping in here with Tidewee. We're going to talk about a few things this evening, and I even get to give stuff away. So I'm just going to ramble here for a minute, let people jump on. When you do jump on, if you can shoot a comment where you're from, I'd love to know who I'm talking to, because I have no idea. I'm still not too familiar with this platform yet, and I can see that there's some people on here, but I'm not sure who you are. So maybe a little thumbs up emoji or tell me where you're from. But I'm from Northeast Pennsylvania right now, so kind of counting down the days till archery season, and the big news of Sunday hunting ban has now been lifted. So for you guys who are outside of Pennsylvania, you're probably laughing at that. It's been 130 years since we could hunt on Sundays. Do we got anybody in here? Somebody say hi. I'm hoping you can hear me. I had some mic issues I was trying to resolve here, so I'm a little flustered trying to catch us up. But all right, there we go. We got some Reynolds. Hey, all right, awesome. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Now we got a pile of. All right, hear you fine. Thanks, Steve. All right, awesome. All right, I just wanted to make sure you could hear me, and I got a couple things I'm going over, so I hope we have some waterfowl hunters in here. And honestly, guys, one of my favorite Tidewee blinds that they have, I get to show, and I'm just going to give you a sneak peek of that real quick because it's getting dark outside, and we're kind of losing light here. So that's a live shot of it sitting outside. So I'm going to jump out there and go over that thing real quick because it's absolutely awesome. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me out there as well. And we got Andrew from Vital Point. Thanks for joining, Andrew. Remember the E in Tidewee. You know what? I guess that doesn't change, huh? Where is that? Good grief. Sorry, guys. Trying to fix this. And I'm not sure where that is. Not even sure how that got there. All right, well, let's put that there. That I know how to do. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if I can change that now. Good grief. Anyways, I gotta make sure I fix that. So back to the comments. Where did they all go? Used one in turkey hunting this year. Didn't see any birds. That's okay. James Spencer, hey, what's up? And Mike, just set out blind today. Hey, well, I'm already hanging stands, and the ground blinds I'm just kind of giving a little time yet, but that's awesome. You guys are out setting stuff up. So you love the concept of the see-through blinds. Does it hold heat when you're at 25 degrees? So the short answer is that to me, I believe so. And of course, you know, heat rises. It's going to be a lot warmer on the ceiling than anywhere else. However, there are different size blinds. The smaller blinds, I think it holds heat great. You put a little buddy heater in there, and you know, I hunt with my kids, so of course, you know, staying warm is important. So I think so. The taller, bigger blinds, the one actually I'm going to show you, and I want to do it quick because it's getting dark outside. It's my favorite blind. It's 6 foot 6 inches high to the ceiling. So it's a little harder to keep the heat down low. If you're sitting in a chair, the heat just kind of goes to the top. But I think for um, the material being made up of tiny little holes, it surprisingly holds heat because it actually blocks the wind too. And I've tested that, and it will absolutely block the wind. So we got Andrew from PA, also Colby from Utah. Hey, thanks for jumping in, guys. So do we have any waterfowl hunters in here? If you do, raise your hand. Do we have an idea of the new Tadweed product? I do, but I cannot tell you. It's still secret. All right, so we do have some waterfowl hunters in here, which is good because I'm going to jump back in here. I have a panel blind to go over with you real quick. So, guys, if you see the ticker down below, Live 20, just go to their website right now, and they're going to have really awesome deals on these items right now. Plus, for you just joining, I'm giving stuff away too. So you want to stick around for that. We're going to do one relatively quick. I'm giving $20 gift certificates to online orders tonight. But I really want to take you outside and show you this thing because it is getting dark. And Northeast PA here, we're getting all the smoke from the Canadian fire, so it's a little hazy out as well. I figured this. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Derek. I might go over some of those in a minute because I love to chat hunting with you guys too. But I'm gonna pop outside. I gotta just run out there real fast to show you this blind because it is my absolute favorite ground blind I've ever used. And I'm just gonna go over some things and show you why that is. So. Hear me now? No sound. Can you hear me now? All right. Can you hear me now? All right. I don't know. I'm having troubles. I was trying to mic this so you could hear me. But okay. So the first thing I guess you didn't hear is the door. I love this door. I carry so much stuff filming my hunts that it's borderline ridiculous the amount of stuff I carry. So if you try to get in a door like this with backpacks on, you probably know. I don't even have to tell you how much of a pain that is. So this door opens super big. Now let me just show you what's so cool about this blind. So I'll take you in. Okay, this is an Ultra HD mesh. You can see through this so much better. Which I'm not going to be able to show you this, I don't think, is the holes are so much closer together. It won't focus on that. So I don't know how well you guys can see this. It is getting dark, but you can see through this so well. Now here's the cool thing about it. It's 360-degree field of view, right? So this back window will come down as well, right? So now you can pick which panel is your back wall just by raising the curtains. So Derek, I appreciate the updates because I'm just kind of I can't see all the comments. So thank you. it is getting dark, so I'm trying to just kind of go through some of this stuff here real quick. But Jason, I agree, and this one's my favorite. I do love this blind, and part of the reason why is being able to set any wall as your back panel. You want to have at least one back panel up, or else you could see through it then at that point. So you want to have one solid wall like that. And then the horizontal windows here, they are on silent sliders, so you can open that however you'd like. So you can open the one. Actually, this is just how I do it. I kind of have it start real small, and then I will pick this as my shooting window, and you can really adjust these. So I absolutely love this blind. And then, not to mention, let's see if I can turn the camera around, and you can't see. Yeah, you can't see. The ceiling. Let me get some more light in here. The ceiling height is 6'6" high, so I could stand completely upright in this blind. And for you bow hunters who like to shoot standing up, just makes this blind absolutely awesome. This material, it's a 600D polyester fabric, and it's super thick, super durable. You have reinforced corners on this, so this thing's going to hold up to the elements. There's so many cool things about this ground blind. The door will also latch together, so you don't have to use the zippers. So again, guys, if you're just joining, if you jump online and in the search bar, type live, you're going to see all the info on these. And there's a deal on these right now. Bo Williams. So this is the OptiView 360. This is my absolute favorite Tideweed ground blind. I do love this blind. So as you can see, you cannot see from the outside in, but the Ultra HD panels, you can see through that pretty easily. It is getting dark here, so I'm not sure how well you can see that. So this is a thicker material. This ground blind, at the end of the day, is going to be a little bit heavier than most. So if you're the type of hunter who packs in, sets up, hunts, and then carries things out, this might be a little much to do so. But if you set your stuff up and leave it a couple weeks before the season, or even throughout the season, this blind is super tough. So absolutely love this blind. And then of course it does have the brush loops in here, down here on like halfway through, so you can stick all kinds of stuff, branches. If you're in pines, it works really well. You can just cut some branches off and stick in there. So no kidding, this is my absolute favorite ground blind I've ever used. It's so easy to set up and take down. I mean, it's for as big as it is, it's just like your standard ground blind. So trying to think what else here before I run out of light. See, I see there's a couple more who jumped on. Hey, Joshua. Yeah, I agree. There's several features on this ground blind that I absolutely love, and to me, it's the windows. I can set the windows how I want to, and to me, that's a big deal. I've struggled with some others in the past. Matter of fact, I went to Wyoming last year, and there is a video on Tideweed's YouTube page on this, and sat in a ground blind that wasn't a Tideweed one, and it was awful. Trying to get a shot out of that, it was unbelievable. So if you're really bored, you have to go check that video out. But this ground blind is super, super adjustable, and I just love being able to stand up. Last year, my kid got his first year shooting his first year with a vertical bow, and I didn't really want him sitting down because it just, without a lot of experience, your form can really be compromised sitting down. So he was able to stand up, made a perfect shot, and man, it's so much fun. So these ground blinds
they've come a long way, and they just are really awesome, especially if you have kids, especially the little ones. This ground blind, they can run around in here if they want to, and nothing's going to see them. Hey, Ed. Okay, you're just saying hello. Oh, I just accidentally figured out how to get comments. I'm still trying to figure this platform out. So I just wanted to show you this quick. We're going to go over some other stuff for you waterfowl hunters. I hope you stick around, and I'm going to give some stuff away quick. And yeah, so this is the OptiView 360. It is my favorite ground blind. Again, if you're just joining, this is one of the 90-degree angle doors that opens. Especially if you have a wheelchair or something, super, super handy. So I don't think you'll be disappointed in this ground blind. So I think I'm trying to see here. All right, I'm going to have to go back in because I can't scroll through the comments. When you have time, that's all I can see. Let me run in real quick, guys, and we're going to give something away here real fast. So let me jump back in.
All right. All right, we're back.
No, we're not.
This is not turning on. All right, so I'm just gonna. So Bo Williams, when you have time for a story, I'd love to know how you came up with the name of the company. That's a good question. Jake Stevens. How do the windows handle snow and ice? A lot better than I do. Is really I'm not gonna put that. I can't say, the past 2 years. I think one time last year we sat in the snow, no issues. I've had blinds in the past that I left over the whole winter and came back and they were collapsed, but these big ones I have not had that problem. So James, what kind of ground stakes does it have? So the ground stakes, it comes with the strings that you want, for heavy winds, anchor that thing down, and they're the thin ones. So I have learned the importance of ground stakes and ground blinds last year when I was in Wyoming hunting pronghorns. You might want to upgrade them sometimes. Here in Pennsylvania, when I'm setting up in the woods, I've never had to do that. The stakes that it come with are good enough, but when it's in the wide open wind, it's the real thin metal ones. Here, if I have some, I'll show here right now, but Joshua, Spiral Waterfowl Hunter, good, because I got some cool stuff here to show you real quick. Want to know about the new waders? Yes. Derek, I can't tell you. KP. All right. Yeah, you'd love to get some details on the waders. I'm going to go over a pair of waders, though. It's going to be the live sale right now, live 20. We'll get you 20% off of these. I'm going to show you these here real quick. But I want to give away some money first. Let's do that. Sorry, man. We're going to talk about these good waders. These are really good waders for duck hunting. But let's give away $20 for an online deal right now. you have the breathable. Yeah, okay. Then maybe not sure if you have these, but we're gonna go over these here in a minute. I don't know. All right. So guys, we'll just play a quick game here, I guess, to give away $20 because I got 3 of these to give away, and I'm giving away the Range backpack. We'll kind of maybe save that one for last. That's kind of a cool thing. It's the ammo carrying bag. You'll get to choose between the black color or the khaki color. So right now, I'll give away $20 for online. Let's see. Since we're going to talk about duck hunting here, we got some duck hunters in here. The first person who can drop the duck emoji in the comments is going to win $20. First person that drops the duck emoji. This is streaming across 3 different platforms, so it may appear differently than what I see it. I'm just going to go off of what I see. So the first person, oh, and they all came at once. Let's see. The first person on my list here is Bo Williams. Bo, so what I need you to do is send me your info to that right there. ChaseHunterOutdoors@gmail. If make sure you put your handle name in there with your real name so I know who you are. And just put in the subject title that you're the $20 winner, and we'll get you $20, man. Bo got it. No, got it. Bro got it. So yeah. So Bo, if you're still there, give me a thumbs up so I know you won. So I'm just gonna write your name down here real fast. All right. I want to go over these waders here real quick. I'll take this off. Just hopefully you got that, Bo. Bo Williams. All right. So for you duck hunters, I got to be honest, man. I was big into duck hunting at one point, but here in the northeast corner of Pennsylvania, it got so difficult finding places to duck hunt. We're not really in any kind of migration pattern here, so you're typically hunting, resident ducks that, you get up early, you tromp out there in the swamps and set up everything, and then they fly at first light, you shoot them up, and that's pretty much your day. It's not to mention the limit got so low, it's almost not even worth going out. But I want to get my kid out pretty badly, so hoping to get back out this year. But it's just so hard to find places to go around here. So these deep wade, they're zipped chest waders. I'm hoping you guys can still hear me because my mic was not working. I struggled with. So this is the breathable pair of wings. I think somebody mentioned before. I'm not sure if you had the same one of these or not. So it's made of 4 layers of breathable, waterproof nylon. It's very breathable. The boots are 3mm Thinsulate and keep your feet warm on those cold days. Gets a little bit better here in the Northeast when it's a little cold out. Derek's booked for Kansas and Oklahoma. That's awesome. Is that for ducks or deer? I see KP is big deer hunter. Thanks for the update, Bo. Ears were insulated. Yes. So these waders are just, I don't even know where to start with them. They're so cool. The zipper makes this thing super nice to get in and out of these. That's always been a struggle when, like I said, when our duck hunting gets really good around here, it's in January, and it's cold. So I'm wearing a lot of stuff underneath, and just getting in and out of these are super easy. It's got plenty of pockets. The side pockets here are fleece lined. I'm sure you won't be able to really see that, but fleece lined. So you stick some hand warmers in there. Boy, it feels really nice. And they've got little shell holder pockets here on your chest, and one on each side. And it also has a belt, a very stretchy belt that's got little side pockets in case you need them. Like I said, our limit's so low here, I don't really even need to reload the gun sometimes. But so yeah, you guys are looking for a pair of waders. Right now would be the time to get them. If you go to their website, tideweed.com, you see the banner ticking down here below. Live 20. It'll get you 20% off of this stuff right that I'm showing you. How are the drain holes in the bottom of those? They're right here on the back of the heel. I don't know if you can see those. So it kind of pulls down over the boot, and everything in these waders it's got the heat seal. So it's the ultrasonic stitchless technology. I mean, that sounds pretty fancy, but you can kind of see those seals right there. So I've made videos on these, and I kind of chuckle when I say, it's pretty important that water waders don't leak, because I can't tell you how many times I pull a pair of waders in the past. I pull them out of the box and they already leak. So these do not have stitches anywhere on them, so you can see the heat seals in there. So 4 layers of the breathable nylon waterproof. So with 4 layers, I mean, you're going to stay pretty dry and warm. So it's pretty awesome. My fabric overlapped them and never let them drain out. Interesting. So I can't say I've ever had that problem. Fortunately, I can't really do a live test on that for you. But I have made videos on all these products. I even have a clip showing the water draining out of the back of these. So Bark Eater, I like that name. He has all 3 pair of the Tideweed waders. That's awesome. So which one will be your favorite? I'm just curious. If you can still answer. Derek used his for 2 years and no leaks. It's good to hear. Yeah, so I've had these for a full year, I guess, and I actually use them for other things other than waterfowl hunting. So you can see the fish. I go upstate New York salmon fishing. I use them for that too. So yeah, anybody who's looking for a pair of waders to do some duck hunting this season, right now is the time to get them. So if you go to tideweed.com, see the live ticker down there. Just keep pointing that out for the new folks showing up. Bark Eater Outdoors likes the Quest Waves. Yes. Yeah, I think they're a good wader as well. Derek from upstate New York, Sam River. Yeah, man, that's where I pulled him out of. Yeah, that's about the only real, if you want to call it fishing. I go up there every year to, I don't even know what you call it anymore. It's gotten a little crazy up there. But my parents live upstate New York, so I go up there a lot. Got the deep water wader. Okay, without the zipper. Gotcha. Jake, fish on. Yeah. That's my go-to line. Fish on. Man, I'm not even sure what else I could say about these waders. I'll show you the bottom of these things. Got some good tread on there. So, no slippery rocks, it's important. Like I said, when you're hooked on a salmon, you better have some good gear. But I got to get out to do some more duck hunting this year. I'm trying to make a point of that. But man, is it hard to find places to go around here. Henderson Harbor area. Flooded war waders leaked. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of fun when you have leaky waders. I actually remember a time. This is a long time ago. Buddy of mine, we were duck hunting. And it was -7 degrees out, and his waders leaked, and he was done within 15 minutes because he was about to get frostbite. Come down to Erie. You got ducks there? You got thumbs up, thumbs down. I'm not even sure what it's referencing to anymore. But hey, so there's one other thing that I have to show you for duck hunters, and this is super cool. I think you're gonna like this, and I can actually probably show you in here. So late season is the best. You just need the new waders. Well, hang in there. Unfortunately, my lips are sealed. I'm not sure what I have seen them. I'll put it that way. So I don't think you're gonna be disappointed in these. But yeah, what are the boot treads like? I don't know if you could see them. Like I was just saying a minute ago, I don't know how delayed this is, but these bad boys got some grip. Off subject, but your deer mounts are beautiful. Hey, I appreciate that. It's not off subject. I like to talk hunting, so whatever you guys want to talk about. I do have to show you one other thing because there is a sale going on, and I want you guys to take full advantage of it if you're in the market for any of these things. But yeah, I don't have a lot, but I'm super proud of the ones that I do have. Most of these deer are public land bucks, except for my biggest, actually right here. I shot right here at home, which he's probably a deer of a lifetime for me, which is fine. He's a 163-inch deer, and I'll probably never shoot one bigger than that around here, so I'm okay with that. Maybe a little bit later I'll pull this camera off and show it to you a little bit better because you can kind of see he's got a double white throat patch. Super awesome deer. But yeah, he was 163 inches. Please tell me Shooter Matthews. Man, I don't. I am a more of a Bowtech guy. I have to get Tide to start making some bows. I'll see what kind of strings I can pull. Let's see. You know what? Before I show this next thing, I'll give away another $20 because I love giving stuff away. This is fun. Do we have some folks on here? Hang on. Let me see. All right. So we got like, well, there's a handful of folks in here. So let's see what we can do here. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of making this up as I go. For $20, it's going to be a certificate you're going to get through an email from Tideweed. You're going to email me your information. I send it to them, and they'll send you the gift certificate to use online. So pair that with some of these deals that they have going on every now and then, you'll make out pretty good, I think. So It looks like there's like 30 of you on right now between Facebook, YouTube, website. Hey, Melissa. Walter. Well, come on, Bo. Did you win earlier, Bo? I might have to scratch that off the. You know what? They're all good. I mean, they really are. They've come a long way. They're almost too good these days. So whatever you're into. I've been a long time shooter of those bows, so they just feel comfortable to me. I'm so used to them. Back to the $20. All right, so looks like there's about 30 of you on here. I'm gonna write down a number, and let's see. How about all right? So there's 30 of you between 0 and 30. The number 0 and 30. The first person who can comment the number that I had just wrote down is going to win $20. I'm going to try to keep up with this, and it's just going to really be a matter of the first one I see. So, so they're coming in already. Wow, you're close, pretty close. Let's see. So between 0 and 30, guys, it's not 1 and it's not 30. I can tell you that. We got 21, 16, 4, 18, 21. You guys are dancing all around it. 22, 23, 0. It's not 0, it's not 1, it's not 30. I gave you a hint. 3, 27, 29. You guys went right around it. 16, 19. It was kind of, wow. All right, this is a little harder than I thought. 2, 13, 20. You guys went all around it. There it is, Jacob. I just finally seen it, Jacob. Oh my gosh, I gotta. All right. So again, I don't know how you guys see these comments, but the first person I've seen was Jacob. So Jacob, if you can email me your info there, buddy. If your email name is different than what your name is you're commenting on, please note that so I know who you are. And let me go back to still trying to figure out this whole platform. Just scrolling back up through. Yeah, again, guys, I don't know how they come through. How you guys will see them because this is on 3 different platforms. But the first person that came up in my feed was Jacob. So Jacob, if you're there, let me know that you won. So I'm giving away one more $20 one, and then I got the big one to give away, which is the range backpack. Vital Point. Yeah, you did have that. Like 3 or 4 of you had it all at the same time. But Jacobs came through first, so I don't ultimately know what you guys see on your end, but so Jacob, if you're there and you won, give me a thumbs up. So email JaceHunterOutdoors@gmail.com. I'll just turn that off. All right, so I'm going to go over this next thing for duck hunters. This is pretty cool. Jacob, I'll give it. You can give it to Derek. All right. So Derek was next. Derek, you're now the winner. Derek Stoner. All right. I don't know. I try to come up with these things like just, you know, sometimes they don't work as well as I hope they do. But that took a little longer than I actually thought it would. But anyway, guys, so I'm gonna go over this thing real quick. This is super cool. This is the waterfowl panel blind, and as you can see, super small. It's super light. This thing is 13 pounds. And it sets up super simple. It's kind of the same hub style system as your ground blinds. So I'm not sure how well you can see it here, but I'm gonna have to get another camera angle. Good close up. I'm getting the hang of this. I'll figure this one stuff out a little bit better. So it's basically the hub style. You'll have that pull tab here in the middle, and you're just gonna pull straight up on that. And then you do the other side. So if I make it stand up, you might be able to see it better. I don't have a whole lot of room in here. So this, you can see how long it opens. It'll be 107 inches across the front. And then there are two side panels then that'll pop out the same exact way. They will zipper on the ends. Of course, I don't have enough room in here to do that. But you get the idea here. So you can see how easy that sets up. Has two windows here at the top. And then for you guys who, I don't know if you can see the bottom, it has a doggy door. So your dogs can sit behind here and kind of run out when needed. On the inside of the panel, there's pockets. Then there's like shell holders in here. It's so easy. So Keith, I assume you have this. Boy, everybody. All right. Well, so we're getting the $20 gift certificate is being passed around. So how about Russ? Are you there, Russ? Keith, you have two of them. You know, I was just gonna say, if you had two of these, you could probably make this like an A-frame. I bet you that would work pretty cool. I have not done that, but I bet if you put them back to back, that'd be kind of neat. These little panels, I've been trying to figure out how I could use these for my filming because it's so awesome the way these pop open, and it's got the window. It's like a little. I'm gonna stick my camera lens through here and hide behind this. But these are the panels that zipper on the very end, so you can make this thing super long. It'll fit easily 3 to 4 guys. Russ is all right. Russ, do you want the $20? Do you want the $20 certificate? So Russ, if you email me your info, what do you got? Hey, email me your info. I'll put that back up here real quick. Jace Hunter Outdoors at Gmail, and then we'll get you the $20. Walter, I'll pick you. Well, we got more games to play. I think I got I got another $20 to give away, and then I got the range backpack. Unfortunately, I don't have one to show you, but it's a nice big backpack to carry your ammo if you do a lot of target shooting. I'll have to come up with a game on the whim on that one. But right now, I'll just kind of go over the duck panel for you duck hunters. Russ, you're welcome. Just make sure you shoot me your info, and hopefully you got that. So, so yeah, this duck panel, again, it's 13 pounds. It's super light, and then it does come with these stakes that if you're really gonna, if you're gonna leave it up, these things will go into the ground, the yellow ones, and then there's a support beam rod that goes across the top, so the wind's not going to push it in. This thing's not going to blow away. This is a super cool duck hunting blind that just is so easy to set up. And then, of course, it has the brush loops. So not only does it have loops here, it has like pockets. So, if you're in a cornfield or something, you can stick the stalks down in here. You got several rows of this, so you can brush this thing in so good it'd make it just disappear. So I really hope that I can put this to work this year. Like I said, I have a lot of work to figure out where the heck to go duck hunting around here. It's hard enough finding deer spots anymore, so it's getting harder to duck hunt. What is... Who was with me? Boy, I'm drawing a blank. Put me on the spot, Walter. I don't know what has happened. Terry, you'd like to talk camera gear with me? Let's talk. By the Salmon River? Yeah, I go up that way a lot, so maybe we could do that. KP, nice bucks. I appreciate that. Yeah, this one I mentioned earlier is my biggest. It's my PA buck. It's biggest, which is funny because that buck is Iowa. Public land, 7-day hunt. Came down the last half hour. I was absolutely fired up about that deer. But maybe most proud of this one, Kentucky public land buck. Velvet, my first velvet buck. It took me several years to finally pull that off. And man, I was super proud of that deer. Bring your son and shells. Yeah, I definitely have to bring a lot of shells. A little rusty. So my main camera. So it really depends. When I'm filming professionally for some TV shows, I'm running mirrorless. I typically run Nikon stuff, which might not be the popular one these days. A lot of people seem to jump on Sony, but Red cameras was bought out by Nikon, so I think it's just a matter of time before Nikon's going to start blowing everybody out of the water. But I'm fully invested in Nikon, so it is what it is. It's kind of like bows we were talking about. The top ones are all good. It's just preference. Yeah, you run Sony. That's cool. Yeah, certainly nothing wrong with them. It's all good stuff. Sony, Canon, Nikon. I mean, they're, it's all good stuff. So when I'm filming, professionally, I run that. But a lot of times when I'm filming myself, I, downsize everything because it's just so much to carry everything. Tree stand was high. Yes, I think so. You remember that, Walter? Must have seen the video. Yeah, this buck. right there, the Kentucky buck. I was about 28 inches off the ground. I lugged all this stuff back in. I could not get in a tree, and just because I wanted something to sit down on, I just put my tree stand basically at the base of a tree. I just stepped up in it, and yeah, he's a 150-inch velvet buck that I was absolutely absolutely thrilled. If you want to see a grown man cry, you can go watch the video. I probably shouldn't admit that. But guys, I don't want to get too far off topic. I mean, let's talk hunting. I want to talk hunting, but I don't want you to miss out on these deals. If you see the ticker down below, go to their website. If you search in the search bar, search live, you're going to see these items that I talked about. If you guys are just joining and didn't see the ground blind, that OptiView 360 is my absolute favorite ground blind. You can see through that material so well, and the windows are just so adjustable. I love that blind. So take advantage of the 20% off. KP, if you like, I mean, that was a really downplayed story. If you honestly, if you want to see the video, I wish I knew how to tell you how to get to it. If you just Jace Outdoors YouTube channel, you'd have to scroll back because it's 2 years ago, I think. I have the whole video on there. My reaction, most people say, is over the top and a little obnoxious, but hey, it took me 4 years, I think, before I pulled that off, and I was just so pumped I couldn't handle it. Got it on film, and yeah, boy, the drag out was not on film. That took hours. I was not really prepared for that. I was so far back. It was so hot. Had to deal with it right away. And boy, that was a night. And I tell you, I promise you that won't happen again. No such thing. Yeah, well, you know how the internet is. You read some of the comments. I mean, I leave them all on there, and you'll see a lot of people, making fun of me. It really doesn't bother me because, I got thick skin, I guess, and I put my heart and soul into it, like a lot of us, and man, when it comes together after year of getting your butt kicked, yeah, I kind of lost it. You're on your 5th point, waiting for your Iowa archery tag. Wow. That buck there was 4 points. I was in the southern zone, and that had to be 4 years ago now, I think. So yeah, I stopped applying, partly because I ended up killing a bigger one here in PA that was a lot cheaper. An Iowa tag with all the points, man, I don't know, it's a little far out there. Josh, thanks for joining from YouTube, I guess. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not not a giant one. I mean, I got some other things over here on this side of the wall, but most of my biggest deer. But you know what, guys? Honestly, I don't know if I can turn this. My biggest trophy might be this guy right here, right there. My first archer deer when I was 15, I think. So we're going way back. He probably scores a whole 45 inches. I have no idea. But that is might be my biggest trophy, I think. It's just one that you always remember your first one, and it's where it all began. It's where this madness all began. That was my first buck. That's my first archery buck. My first buck was when I was 12 years old, because back when I was hunting, we didn't have the mentored program, so I couldn't hunt sooner than that. But my first buck was a one-horn 3-pointer. I got with a rifle, 243. I was 12 years old, so. But yeah, that's my first bow buck. So I've been hooked ever since. First buck was a spike. Heck yeah. PA 11 point. So guys, I'm supposed to be slated for an hour. We're already on 55 minutes. I get talking about hunting. I could chat with you guys all night, but I got some more to give away. So we have Russ and Bo. I don't know if you guys are still here, but you're the $20 winners. Let's do another $20 one. We'll make this one a little easier. Let's see. What can we do? Spike was 12 too. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's what jakes are for. They're like for first time turkeys, first birds. Those spike bucks are just, they always seem to do it just right. And that's what you need when you're 12, right? So let's do another $20 giveaway. Let's see. How about the first person sorry, I'm just trying to catch up on comments. Don't hate on Jakes. All right, Jake. We don't hate this Jakes. Jake. Brian. Thanks for joining, man. All right, so $20. I'm kind of drawing a blank. For the first person, I mean, I feel like this, since we were talking about archery hunting, the first person who can drop the emoji, the bow that has the arrow in it, looks like a bow with an arrow. First person that it comes up on my feed, $20 off their website. You'll get a gift certificate. So there must be a little bit of a delay. I feel like this would have been quicker than that. Oh. There it is. All right. We got Robert. That Beach. Robert. I'd love to know what you guys see on your end, because it's like they all come in at once, and I don't, that's just what it shows on my feed here. So, Robert, you are the winner, man. So if your email name is different than what is shown here, please, point that out in the subject title. Put you're the $20 winner, so I know who you are. And Robert, just send your email to me right there. Andrew says Facebook comments are much faster on YouTube. Good to know. So I still have to go to Facebook and watch there. Yeah, so this is being streamed over 3 places: YouTube, Facebook, and then the website, Hidewe's website. Which, guys, you see that ticker down there. You don't want to miss out on those deals they have right now. Robert, if you know you won, give me a thumbs up. If you got my info there. All right. So I'm almost out of time already, and I got that range pack to give away. All right, there's your thumbs up, Robert. Yeah, shoot me that email, and we'll get you $20. So again, some of the items I was going over for their live sale right now is this waterfowl panel blind for you waterfowl hunters. That thing is pretty awesome. The deep wade zip waders, great pair of waders, breathable, 4 layers. of that breathable, waterproof nylon. So this, you know, the seamless stitching here it's heat welded, so super durable waders. And of course, that ground blind I showed earlier, if you guys didn't see it, it's my all-time favorite ground blind. Not, luckily it just happened to fall on tonight. Every week I talk about a different product, but that one is my favorite. Unfortunately, it's so big I couldn't set it up in here. So those you guys who were here in the beginning kind of got to see that a little bit. Hey, KP, thanks for joining, man. Check it out. Jeff, now's the time to get them if you want them. Seriously, not sure how long you've been on here. Kind of went over these a little bit on their highlights, but if you go to their website, tideme.com right now, you've only got a couple minutes left to take advantage of that deal. It's on that ticker down below, Live 20. But I am giving away the Range backpack, and I feel like I was going to make this a little bit harder, and I hope it's not too hard. We'll see who's been here a little while and paying attention. Do you have these weekly? Bo, yes. So it was going back and forth between me and Cody. Cody was doing some, but I am scheduled to do this next Thursday also. It might become more of a thing. Hopefully I get good at this. It seems like every time I run into some sort of issue and I'm still trying to figure out this platform, but next time I'm going to be better. I might even have like multiple cameras. When I, try to show you these guys in live time, I want you to be able to see it a little bit better. So I'm going to work on that this week. Cause I review a lot of these products and I make these videos, and a lot of time people say, well, you just edited it to make it look like it sets up that easy. And it's, it's really not. So I just do it live time, just so you can see like in person, ask questions on it. So I am scheduled to do this next week on different products. So there's going to be more live sales. I'm not sure beyond that, but I know we've had a little discussion about me doing some more of these. So it's kind of fun, and I love giving stuff away. So let's give another one away. Of course, I don't have this item, but it is the Range backpack. It's like an ammo carrying case. If you do a lot of shooting on the range, you know what they are. And pretty cool. So you'll get to pick between the black and the khaki. So if you are the winner on this, shoot me an email. Your info, we'll need your address, your phone number, and if you want the black or the khaki. Keith, I love it when people can back me up on these, because just coming from people who are just using them on everyday use, everyday hunting, it goes a long way, because I get to use this stuff a lot, so people say that I'm just good at using it, but yeah, they're really not, doesn't take much to set them up. Same with the ground blinds. I mean, literally within 30 seconds they're popped up and ready to go. It takes longer to maybe position them where you want them or brushing them in than it does to set them up. So the stuff is super easy. So I'm already kind of past my time, but so I hope you guys took advantage of that Live 20 sale. If you want it, again, it was on the panel blind, the waders, and that OptiView 360. My opinion, it's the best ground blind I've ever used. I only have one, and I literally was about to set it out because I'm already getting ready. I'm actually heading to Kentucky again to try to get a velvet buck in September. So once I'm back from that, like, our season here in PA doesn't start till first week in October, but it just comes so fast that I don't have time. So I was already going to start setting my stuff up, but I had to save it just for tonight. So September 1st. Cool. All right. So Range backpack, the ammo pack. Let's see. All right. We'll see who was paying attention. So I told you a little story on some of these deer behind me. And I have said my biggest buck on the wall was my Pennsylvania buck right here. I did say the score. First person who can tell me the score of my Pennsylvania deer will win that backpack. We'll see who's paying attention. And this was a little while ago, so you had to be here for a little bit. And the first one was KP, 163. $220. Well, I did that last time. I did it as a guess on what it scored, just whoever got closest. Someone said 220. Was that you? So the first one in my feed was KP. Is it Lancaster or Lancaster? I'm originally from Lancaster. People up here call it Lancaster. So KP, all right, I got your thumbs up. So I know you're there. I know you won. Make sure there's my email address. Make sure you send me your address, your phone number, and what color you want. There's khaki and then there's black. Lancaster. Is it still Lancaster or Lancaster? All right, so just put in the subject line, range pack winner, just so I know it's you. And if your name is different on your email than it is on your Facebook, make sure you point that out too. But well, that's it for the live sale. KP, if you don't have my full email, make sure you let me know. But that's it for the live 20 sale, guys. I hope some of you took advantage of that, because it's a pretty good deal, especially on that 360 blind, man. I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. I've never pushed a blind so much, even in my videos, even in my own stuff that I do, because that blind is awesome. I'm not making it up. So I think that's it for the live sale. But if anybody, I don't know, I could talk hunting all night if you want to chat. KP, it was fun, man. Appreciate it. I hope you guys, everybody here, will join me next week. I guess I'm doing it again Thursday, same time, 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central Time. So I'm not sure what products I'm going to be doing next week, but I know they're good deals. So Andrew, thanks for joining, man. I'll get up with you later. We can give me a grade on tonight, because I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. So hopefully I'll get better at this. Bo Williams, thanks, man. Thank you too. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to your email. So I'll probably won't get it till tomorrow. Brian, don't be late next week. I'm just kidding. I appreciate anybody who spends a few minutes with me. It's just, I feel weird doing this, to be honest with you. So it's nice when people join and at least ask questions. It kind of makes it go a little faster. And, especially when you ask questions about the products, it helps me have something to talk about. So I'm looking forward to the season starting. I'll be out there in Kentucky soon, chasing the velvet bucks. Brian, I don't know. I guess you were here. That's him right there, my only Kentucky deer. I am proud of that one. So yeah, I've been a photographer my whole life, basically. And for many, many years, I was a photojournalist. So I was always behind the camera. Then when I started doing the hunting stuff, I got into filming for the Outdoor Channel pretty quick, some shows, and then it was like, everything, transferred over to social media, and then it was like I found myself having to be on camera. And even though it's been quite a few years, I'm still wildly uncomfortable in front of the camera. I don't know why. I just can't. As soon as that camera's on me, I feel weird. See you, Walter. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Hope you're doing well. Nikon, all right. 2012. Oh man, I think my first Nikon I bought was 90. Gosh, I probably shouldn't say 97. I think it was. I got my first newspaper job in 1998. I only remember that because the months 1999 leading up to Y2K, it was such a big deal. Like we had to stay in the newsroom up until midnight because all the computers and the whole world's supposed to shut down at midnight. So I remember that very well for being relatively new in the news world. It was such a big night and nothing happened. Well, awesome guys. Unless you guys have any questions at all, I think I'll let you go to bed. I do think there's a little bit of a lag on my comments because I know when I play those little games, it's like they all pop up at once. All right. Anybody who's still here, guys, seriously, honestly, thank you. Thanks for joining. It's fun. I love giving away stuff. So next week, Thursday again, join me. I'll see you guys later. I forgot how to get out of here. Russ, all right. Russ, I'll get your email probably tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Just making sure there's like no Quest Wade waiters. They're good waiters. It's not the ones I showed them tonight, but oh, you know what? Is that next week? That might be next week. I guess that's maybe why you're saying that. Actually, I think you're right. It's the Quest Wade, I think, is one of them. And I'm going to figure out this whole camera situation and my mic situation. Man, I literally spent hours setting this up before I came on live, and it was still like I still ran out of time. I don't know why I could not get my mics to work. It's nice to be able to be mic'd and I can walk around back there and you can still hear me, but it worked last time, but it wouldn't work this time. I don't know what was happening. All right, I'll let you guys go. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Later, guys.